By their mid-50s, many women face a startling reality: up to 30% loss in hair's natural color and strength. But here's the undeniable truth. This isn't merely aging, it's your body's urgent signal. When your hair turns dull, dry, or begins to thin, it's not a superficial concern. It's a critical warning. A deeper shift is occurring within, an imbalance your hair is desperately trying to expose. Hormones inevitably slow, and essential minerals, copper, zinc, and iron, begin a critical decline. These are not merely data points on a lab report. They are the unseen architects of your hair's vitality, strength, and brilliance. When these levels fall, your follicles weaken, your vibrant color dulls, and that unmistakable healthy shine vanishes completely. Yet, here's the powerful truth. You absolutely can reclaim that vibrancy. Your body possesses an innate ability to heal. It simply awaits the correct catalyst. Stay engaged, because in these crucial next moments, we will reveal how these three specific minerals can revitalize not just your hair, but your entire energy. If this message resonates, hit that like button, subscribe now, and tell me in the comments where you're tuning in from, or instantly type "a hair revive" to join our movement. 1. Copper, the quiet guardian of hair color and strength. Deep within each hair follicle reside melanocytes, the meticulous pigment cells responsible for melanin, the natural essence that defines your hair's tone and depth. When these crucial color creators falter, your hair's inherent radiance diminishes, yielding to silver strands. Copper is indispensable to this intricate process. It is a vital cofactor for enzymes, including those orchestrating melanin production, and it fundamentally fortifies the connective tissues and robust blood vessels essential for a thriving scalp. Now, it's important to keep expectations real. Graying is mostly genetic and part of the body's natural rhythm. No mineral alone can reverse that process, but maintaining healthy copper levels supports the environment where your hair grows, improving strength, texture, and vitality from within. Think of copper not as a miracle cure, but as part of the internal paint lab that keeps your hair vibrant for as long as nature allows. Critically, past the age of 50, numerous women confront diminished mineral absorption, primarily due to inherent hormonal shifts. Consequently, even a meticulously balanced diet may prove insufficient to supply vital trace minerals such as copper, zinc, and iron. This deficit often manifests as hair that feels exhausted, brittle, lackluster, or overtly sparse, even in the absence of significant underlying health concerns. Copper diligently assists in collagen synthesis and preserves the essential elasticity of blood vessels, ensuring optimal oxygen and nutrient delivery to your scalp. When this foundational support wanes, follicles become compromised, leading to a perceptibly fragile hair shaft. You don't need extreme diets or expensive treatments to restore balance. The best approach is food first. Everyday foods are rich in copper. Shiitake or portobello mushrooms, roasted cashews or almonds, chickpeas, lentils, dark chocolate, leafy greens like spinach and kale, and seafood such as shrimp, crab, and salmon. These also bring healthy fats that improve scalp circulation. Sweet potatoes drizzled with olive oil or a lentil salad with lemon dressing are simple meals that quietly nourish your body. One note: pairing vitamin C with meals helps your body absorb iron, not necessarily copper, but it still supports overall vitality and skin health. Hydration, restful sleep, and protein-rich meals make all these nutrients work better together. For women noticing sudden thinning or more shedding, it's smart to check ferritin, vitamin D, B12, and zinc levels with your doctor. Studies from dermatology and nutrition journals show that correcting actual deficiencies, not taking random supplements, brings the best results for hair and energy. Here's a quick example. Linda, 62, from Phoenix, didn't buy fancy products. She started adding lentil soup, cashews, and mushrooms into her weekly meals. 3 months later, her stylist noticed fewer split ends and more shine. She didn't regain her old color, but her hair looked healthier, fuller, and alive again. That's the kind of quiet progress real nourishment brings. Copper isn't just about hair color, it's about resilience, the inner strength that shows on the outside. When you feed your body what it needs, it always responds with grace. Now that we've cared for your hair's color and vitality, let's talk about its strength. The next mineral is the builder, the quiet architect that helps each strand grow thick and strong. 2. Zinc, the quiet architect of strong hair. If copper paints your hair's vibrant hues, zinc is the indispensable builder, providing its strength and fundamental structure. When follicles are starved of zinc, their internal construction site grinds to a halt. The inevitable outcome? Hair that fractures effortlessly, feels perceptibly thinner, and sheds far beyond the norm. This scenario is alarmingly prevalent after 50, when declining stomach acid, interference from blood pressure or digestive medications, and hormonal shifts profoundly impact mineral metabolism. Understand this: it is not a personal failing, but a clear signal that your body's intrinsic repair mechanisms demand renewed and consistent support. Inside the follicle bulb, millions of cells divide rapidly to make keratin, the protein that gives your hair thickness and resilience. Zinc helps those cells reproduce efficiently and calms the tiny inflammation that can creep into follicles when nutrients are low. Without enough zinc, growth slows, strands become finer, and hair starts to feel tired. Zinc also helps balance hormones, supporting thyroid function, adrenal health, and oil production on the scalp. That's why stress, poor sleep, or skipped meals can quietly worsen hair loss when zinc levels dip. To keep things factual, science confirms that zinc deficiency is linked with certain types of hair shedding, and correcting a deficiency can improve growth and scalp health. But there's no strong evidence that taking extra zinc beyond your needs will make hair thicker or reverse genetic hair loss. The smartest path is simple: food first, and if hair loss persists, ask your doctor for a zinc or ferritin test before reaching for supplements. A well-known dermatology review highlights that correcting deficiencies matters far more than taking megadoses without reason. Before we go further, I'd love to hear from you. Are you noticing more breakage or shedding lately? Or that dull, tired hair feeling? Tell me where you're watching from in the comments, and type Toner's Stronger Strands if this resonates with you. Now back to nourishment. Zinc is found in so many comforting foods: pumpkin seeds, almonds, chia seeds, Greek yogurt, eggs, and lean beef. Even a spoonful of pumpkin seeds over your breakfast oatmeal or a bowl of lentil soup for lunch can start rebuilding reserves over time. Seafood lovers can look to oysters and salmon, which combine zinc with omega-3 fatty acids that naturally soothe the scalp. Just remember, zinc works best when your protein intake is steady. Without enough protein, your body can't use zinc efficiently to build strong keratin, no matter how many seeds you eat. Improvement takes patience. Hair grows slowly, and what you see today reflects what your follicles experienced months ago. As zinc levels normalize, many women notice their hair feels softer, scalp dryness eases, and shedding slows, even without changing shampoos or treatments. Because healthy hair isn't built on the surface. It's crafted deep inside your cells, one strand at a time. Once your follicles regain that strength, there's one final step: bringing oxygen and life back to every growing cell. Next, we'll talk about iron, the mineral that carries oxygen to your scalp and fuels both energy and growth from within. 3. Iron, the oxygen carrier that awakens. Every strand, every single living cell within your body demands oxygen for survival. Your hair cells are no exception. When blood circulation falters and oxygen delivery is compromised, your hair follicles silently begin to starve. The initial warnings can be deceptively subtle: a persistent fatigue even after ample sleep, an unnatural paleness to your skin, and hair that appears inexplicably thinner, weaker, or duller than ever before. Iron is the foundational mineral powering this entire system. It is crucial for your red blood cells to efficiently transport oxygen throughout your body, critically including your scalp, where each follicle absolutely relies on a steady oxygen supply for robust growth and essential repair. When iron levels drop, your body has to prioritize. It sends oxygen first to your brain, heart, and other vital organs, leaving the scalp last in line. The process is slow, which is why many women don't notice what's happening right away. They might just see more hair in the shower drain or find that new growth feels fine and fragile. The issue doesn't start on the surface, it begins deep in the bloodstream. After menopause, estrogen naturally declines, and so does ferritin, the protein that stores iron. Even if you eat a balanced diet, your body may not absorb or hold on to iron as efficiently as it once did, especially as stomach acid production decreases with age. Studies in the Journal of Clinical and Aesthetic Dermatology show that low ferritin levels are strongly linked with hair thinning in women, and that improving ferritin often leads to fuller, stronger regrowth. Iron deficiency doesn't just drain your energy, it directly affects your hair's vitality. Women often describe feeling both physically tired and emotionally discouraged, not realizing both symptoms can share the same root cause. Once iron levels are restored, many notice their energy returns. Their scalp feels warmer, and their hair gains back strength and volume. The good news is that you can rebuild your iron stores gently and naturally. Iron-rich foods like spinach, lentils, eggs, salmon, and lean beef can all form the foundation of your recovery. For those who prefer a mostly plant-based diet, combining foods high in iron with sources of vitamin C, such as citrus, strawberries, or bell peppers, can significantly improve absorption. A simple lentil soup with tomatoes or a spinach salad with lemon dressing can make a real difference. It's also helpful to watch timing. Coffee and tea contain tannins that can block iron absorption if consumed right after a meal. Waiting about an hour before your next cup allows your body to use the iron more effectively. This isn't about restriction, it's about awareness. Small adjustments in how you pair foods can have a big impact on how your body uses nutrients. Take Patricia, 65, from Denver. She had been feeling run down for months and noticed her ponytail seemed thinner. Her doctor discovered low ferritin levels. After 3 months of adding lean beef twice a week and a spinach and orange salad to her lunches, her energy came back, her hair stopped shedding, and her color looked livelier. Restoring iron isn't vanity. It's about giving your body permission to function as it was designed to. When oxygen flows freely again, your scalp feels alive, your reflection looks brighter, and your confidence quietly returns. And once your iron, zinc, and copper begin to work in harmony, that transformation from fatigue to renewal doesn't just last, it deepens. 4. Mineral synergy, the hidden connection that brings it all together. Your body was never meant to depend on a single mineral. It functions like a symphony. Copper, zinc, and iron each play a role in rhythm, balance, and harmony. When one instrument goes silent, the whole melody falters. That's why so many women find that taking one supplement doesn't solve the problem. The issue is rarely a complete absence. It's imbalance. Copper, zinc, and iron work together in ways that affect every cell, from your blood to your hair follicles. Copper helps your body absorb and use iron efficiently. Zinc supports the enzymes that stabilize this process and build keratin, the protein that gives hair its structure. Too little copper and iron can't reach where it's needed. Too much zinc and copper becomes depleted. When these minerals fall out of sync, fatigue, dull hair, and slower repair often follow. Science backs this up. A review in Dermatology and Therapy noted that deficiencies in iron and zinc are linked with hair shedding and that correcting real deficiencies improves regrowth. But taking high doses without testing can do more harm than good. Balance, not excess, is the goal. And the most natural way to achieve that balance is through food. Imagine this: a plate of sautéed spinach with garlic and olive oil, a spoonful of lentils for protein, and a handful of pumpkin seeds sprinkled on top. In one meal, you're feeding your body iron from the greens and lentils, zinc from the seeds, and copper from the legumes and vegetables. Add a drizzle of lemon juice or a few orange slices, and vitamin C will help your body use the iron more efficiently. Nature seems to have designed this synergy perfectly. Foods rich in one mineral often carry traces of the others. A serving of salmon provides iron and zinc, plus small amounts of copper. Sweet potatoes and kale support copper metabolism while helping your body handle zinc better. Even your cookware can lend a hand. A cast iron skillet naturally adds trace iron to your meals, and a copper-bottom pan can do the same for copper. These small habits, done consistently, create quiet restoration from within. As balance returns, you may notice subtle but powerful changes. Warmer hands and feet, steadier energy, a calmer mood, and hair that feels more alive and less brittle. These are signs that circulation, oxygen delivery, and cellular repair are all working together again. Minerals don't just feed your hair, they teach your cells how to coordinate, rebuild, and protect with precision. Many women say that once their nutrition is back in sync, their mind feels clearer too. It's as if the body's quiet rhythm restores emotional steadiness along with physical strength. That's the beauty of mineral synergy. It's not about chasing quick fixes, but creating lasting harmony through nourishment. When copper, zinc, and iron work together, your body doesn't just look better. It feels balanced, steady, and deeply alive. 5. From knowledge to nourishment, turning science into daily renewal. Understanding the science behind minerals is one thing, but the true transformation begins when that knowledge becomes part of your daily rhythm. You don't need to make big, overwhelming changes. Real healing often happens quietly, through small choices that your body can absorb, trust, and respond to naturally. Think of it as a gentle conversation between you and your biology. Every meal a way of saying, "I'm listening now." Start with copper, your quiet color protector. Bring it into your meals in simple, enjoyable ways. Saute mushrooms with garlic for dinner, enjoy a few roasted cashews in the afternoon, or treat yourself to a small square of dark chocolate after dinner. These small moments add up. Leafy greens like spinach and kale, or a baked sweet potato with a drizzle of olive oil, help support collagen and keep the blood flowing to your scalp. If you like seafood, include salmon or shrimp once or twice a week to nourish your hair with both copper and healthy fats that encourage circulation and shine. As your body begins to adjust, it's time to add more zinc, the mineral that strengthens hair from within. Sprinkle pumpkin or chia seeds over your morning oatmeal. Add Greek yogurt as a snack, or make a comforting lentil or beef stew for dinner. These foods help your follicles build keratin, the protein that gives hair structure and resilience. Over time, this steady nourishment shows up in the mirror, hair that feels thicker, stronger, and more alive. Then focus on iron, the oxygen carrier that brings energy to every living cell. Add spinach, lentils, or eggs to your meals, and pair them with foods rich in vitamin C to boost absorption. A squeeze of lemon, a few orange slices, or even bright bell peppers can help your body make better use of iron. If you love your tea or coffee, enjoy them at least an hour after eating to avoid blocking absorption. This simple timing tweak allows your body to get the full benefit from the iron in your food. Before long, you'll start to notice gentle but real changes. Warmer hands and feet, steadier energy, and fewer strands of hair left behind on your pillow. These are the signs that your body is finding balance again. Rotate your ingredients, keep your meals colorful, and let your diet stay alive and flexible. The goal isn't perfection, it's harmony. Every nourishing bite tells your body, "I'm here for you," and your body always responds with grace. Many women who follow this path describe a calm confidence returning. They feel more focused, more peaceful, and proud of the reflection they see. Not because of vanity, but because they feel connected to their body again. Hair becomes more than appearance. It becomes proof that the body still knows how to heal, repair, and renew. Remember, this change takes time, just like the seasons of life. Each day you choose balance, your body learns to trust you a little more. It releases stress, rebuilds strength, and renews vitality. In the end, this isn't just a diet, it's an act of love, a daily practice of respect for yourself. True beauty has always begun from within, and now, it simply shines its way out. Your hair is more than a mirror. It's a living record of inner balance. What we often call aging is your body whispering that it needs renewal. Copper helps the tiny color-making cells in your follicles. Zinc rebuilds the structure that keeps each strand strong, and iron carries the oxygen that keeps growth alive. When these minerals work together, your body remembers how to thrive, not just survive. The secret isn't perfection, it's presence. Every mindful meal, every good night's sleep, every small act of care teaches your body to trust you again. Over time, that trust becomes visible. Hair that feels fuller, skin that glows quietly, and steady energy that carries you through the day. You're not reversing age. You're supporting your biology to express its natural vitality. Begin gently. Eat with awareness. Listen to your body's cues and honor its rhythm. The path to renewal doesn't require extremes, only consistency, compassion, and curiosity. Science can guide you, but your daily choices do the healing. If this speaks to you, please like the video, subscribe to Senior Health Guard, and share it with a woman who needs encouragement. Comment with your country and your top hair concern. We read them all. Next up, a simple week-by-week plan to pair meals, minerals, and sleep for stronger hair and steadier energy.